Okay, I think what I'm starting to see is because I wanted to be a police officer so desperately. And after looking at this policewoman that came into my house yesterday and looking at her going and thinking now, you're so fucking awesome if you're out there. I wish I would have got your cards because you're a cop, you're OPP. You do your bloodline proud. I could just see you and your parents, or if you have kids, when you graduated. Well done. Well done. And your partner that's, well, twice the size almost. That's why you match a bear with a fucking ninja turtle. You're not saying that you're a ninja turtle, but I bet you could kick the shit out of me. I don't want to fight you. I just want to fight you, okay? Because you guys, thank God you didn't have cameras. I think now, like you kept saying, are you okay? You're okay. After I kept saying, get out of my house, get out of my house. You don't know what these people are doing. And then I start thinking as I keep throwing up and the emotions that are going on in the world, I see things and then things happen. I don't know they've happened and people die. Benny Keys' sister was suffering with mental illness and drug addiction and whatever else, and she died. Like many of my friends. Many of my friends that probably are gone, and those are the blinking lights and saying, Kimmy, we're here. The orbs go by and people have seen them, and those that I think were cloned in my channel that saw them are the creators that have kept me down in the street because they seen and I'm going like what Cher tried to do to me that night. Did you see that? With having video evidence now of people seeing orbs pass by me and around me, and me trying to heal others that see orbs, and within a couple of days after another creator puts me down and tags me improperly and tries to tell a story that Nicolina didn't even notice. And I took out my anger on her. Where a man's trying to please a woman but put a ring on her finger and then she won't feel so insecure. I'll say again, Dank, Tag's been with you for 8 years. Put a ring on her finger. I have 3 rings on my fingers for 45 years. A man who could stick with me. And everybody wants to make fun of it or I beat him or anything like that. My husband has never once hurt me. Not once, ever. He's the man who put 3 rings on my finger and he'll put a 4th one soon. Because I'll tell you again, Sheriff John Walker is the ring on my rhinestone or my ruins. And I know police officers are watching my stream now because there's a lot of retired police officers. One of my gamer friends, he has cops in his family, and he says, you don't understand. And I said, yeah, I do understand. A female cop took down the New York cops that were all fucking dirty and retired quickly with their retirement so they didn't look in shame for what they did. Cover-ups, cover-ups, cover-ups. Oh, they're just prostitutes. Just like in Canada. Pig farmer, cover-up, cover-up, cover-up. Oh, there's just bikers having a party over at I'm going to have a little puff, and I'm going to tell you. When I was a little girl, when we went to BC that year, my grandfather, who traded strawberries and vegetables, that he knew this family. And I think we went to that farm. Okay? Beautiful. Well, it was lots of land. They were millionaires with the land they had because the parents, I met them when the mom and dad and everybody was alive. And I'm pretty sure I may even played with him. And that's what scares me most. When you're a young man and you work up on a farm and you know how to kill, you know how to kill. You have the one in the family who's the butcher, right? The butcher. Like in every family, you have the one who's the killer. They're all kind of psychotic in ways, but if you teach a psychotic person how to kill and murder, they do it. You need prostitutes for everybody to use. If you don't got any money at the time, you use them and tie them up like a hog. And then you gut them. You hang them from the rafters and you gut them. That's why if the insides of a body, the fat is yellow. So you don't think I know what a dead body looks like. I kind of think maybe Benny Keys' stepfather may have harmed that little psycho and showed him what's inside a dead body, because Benny Keys has no fucking heart. Right? Benny Keys is just a chihuahua running around trying to plop, 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 plop. Now he's trying to get respectable and bring all these other creators up, but me. Why doesn't he talk to me? Because I look like Monica, right? Hey, lady. Yeah, he is. He's more schizophrenic than I am, you know. And like I said to the police officers, and I keep trying to get my gamer friends that are the chocolate fucking rainbow to look at this guy. But the chick in the channel wanted to put me down. But Dawn's wife accepts me and says, bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, you kind of picked him right. But this chick who doesn't know a fucking thing about me, and she probably got a kid its age, about Darian's Brown age, a beautiful, let's be proper here, because she pointed it out and all the guys said the same thing. And this is why there's more fucking religions, because you guys only recognize Christian religion over there. You guys were celebrating Easter as this fucking bitch wanted to put me down, bada boom, bada bing. Right, Dawn? Right, food stamp? Because you're doing a live right now, and I say, come on and check out my lives. I'm fighting for a 17-year-old boy by a woman in a house of horrors, where a twin, a redheaded boy who looked like my son when he was little, and the man who is the same, not the same age, but looked exactly like my son at his age. And I had police officers come to my door in Canada to hear my story about my story. And I'm trying to get you guys to help me, and a young lady helps me because somebody, Canada, who hurts cats and has kids, She has a warrant in the United States and she's in Canada. And is she getting any kind of benefits in Canada or her husband? Because if I don't get any kind of fucking benefits and they do, bada fucking boom. My police officers better get up off your fucking asses and check out these people. Because like I said, my emotions are going fucking off the wall because a plane went down in my area and people probably died. So my OPPs that came out here, I will fundraise for any kind of equipment you need because I think you believe me. Because if you didn't believe me by saying my husband's going into town, here's my medication. You want to see my grow room? I can take down a body just like the Iceman, I said. But I would not when he's frozen. I would have like unthawed him. So the fishes could have did a little bit of nibbling. Then they wouldn't have found out he was frozen. Like how they cooked the boys in a stew and fed it to the fucking dogs. Right? Why were the dogs so vicious? To keep anything away that was going on in that area, because they probably had a meth lab that blew up and the boys got injured in some way. So a fire, so 2 fires. Right? Because anybody who has to live where it's really fucking cold or wherever on a mountain, there's secrets. Because my daddy always said, and like I said, I wanted to have a mountain where we were a house inside of a fucking east side facing mountain. Just like Rambo underneath. Sometimes I wonder, was the movie made for me as the internet put me into go to this stream, go to that stream, go to this stream, get out, get timed out, get out of here. Do you know Kimmy Craig Cam? Do you know Kimmy Craig on one of Benny Keith's lives before they went up on the fucking hill with Shannon? Or was it after? I'm not sure, because I think Shannon got fucked by Benny Keith. Is it slander? I don't know, but she was crying. So why she gotta cry? She was up there with a fucking dog who wants to put his fucking thing in anything he sees because he's a gay man. Gay men will fuck everything because they don't want to say they're gay, but Benny Keys eats a mic every night. So everybody, the black mics that they put in there are Benny Keys eating, you know what? He's in love with Ernie Shell's body because he took down guys in the jail. See the blinking lights? Those are corrections officers who have seen Benny Keys at work. Through my corrections officer that heard my 12th step, who was a young man that I grew up with, who turned his eyes and looked outside because he could not leave us. And I'm pretty sure he's retired. Thank God he was there, because no other police officer would have, corrections officer would have allowed what happened in that room. Me taking big bears and standing up on chairs and saying, tell me it or you will fucking kill yourself. This happened to me. Whisper in each guy's ear and say, if I had this done to me, and went to 3 men's graves and said, take it back. If I can live through that, you can. And I don't even remember the date because you guys have me so fucked up in my brain. I don't even remember when I went into Algoma Treatment Center. But I remember when I went down the hallways of the Esposito school for 2 fucking weeks. And Phil and Tony Esposito are with me. One's alive on the ground and one is up on my star. Because he's part of my star, my life. Bada fucking boom. Kimmy, can you, as he talked to me, can you talk like a dog? Yeah. Bada boomy, bada bingy. You look down at me going, oh my fucking God. I remember you guys. Every time we go into town, I go to the rink where you guys grew up and I ask my husband, please stop for a moment while I get to put my arms on the railing. And anybody knows who the Esposito brothers is, it's the rink behind the casino that will never, ever, ever be taken down because that's legacy of our town. When you have 2 brothers, one a goalie on so many fucking teams. But I wish they would have played together. I don't know if they ever did play together on the same team because you guys have me so fucked up. But I have the book from that school. That is brand fucking spanking new. Because I'm a legacy. Because I know when I am involved in something, I keep it for the time like this time. The next video, I will find the book and I will show you. And maybe the hockey players' numbers or names are in there of the other gentlemen that taught me to become a warrior. Because right after this hockey school, I went to a tryout. And like I told you, I was first pick. And the coach kept saying, talk to me, talk. And Jerry that was there and my mother on the opposite side of the rink going, leave it on, quietly as the other going, take your helmet off, I gotta talk to you, Leave it on, Kimmy, leave it on to him. And he's passed on. He was an Elk. He bought all my goalie equipment. The Elks bought everything for me, even my hearing aids. But since I didn't need one, could sure wouldn't use one right now. I'm a legacy. Fight for me. I know I have women that have snakes coming to them. I know there's a woman who probably has elks that come to her and say, hi, just look at me. Because women have animals that come to us and say, look, take a look at me. Look at how beautiful I am. But a man will look at it and shoot it and kill it. And that's why I'm living proof that a mother Sasquatch saved my life and brought me back to my aunt and uncle on a reserve and said, here's your baby. She's deaf. She's dyslexic. But if only that beast that my aunt and uncle saw, that when they drank to the end of their lives and We would all, whenever I got the chance to sit by the fires with them, they would say, they're both with me, my Uncle Harold and my Auntie Lavina, and my daddy saying, yep, I beat up your uncle because he lost you. Well, he didn't lose you. You fell in the water and a mama Sasquatch saved you. See the camera. It's because they're all here. Everybody who loved me that passed on or is hearing my voice. When you hear me giggle, you guys haven't really heard me giggle. You haven't. Not one of you ever once heard a real barrel Kimmy laugh yet. So, how about that? Sharon Mark put the live up because it was absolutely disgusting what you tried to do to me. You have 14 or 17,000 subs. Bada boom, bada bing. Everybody go and report their stream for online bullying. I don't care who you sub to. If you're Benny Keys' friends, Benny Keys wouldn't allow that to happen because now they're all doing streams about mental illness and people who have died recently. Benny Keys is now remembering his sister. Right? Lacey. Benny Keys, don't sell your scales. Don't give them away. She wants you to have them for you to see. Those scales kept her balanced. Because Benny Keys, I don't want you to see me cry like your sister cried. Because Lacey twirled. She twirled like every little girl. Every little girl twirls in bare feet in the rain like it is here. I'm not the Unabomber. Why did you take that on me? And then I go through and I start telling my story, and then now 600 people watch, share, do what she did, but nobody sees it. I've not even seen the end of it, and that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. Everybody's now doing streams and saying karma or bada boom, bada bing, or just saying you're taking all my shine. Just saying.